finally happened. He's finally made it to grilling. It's Andrew Tate, this dude. He's been blowing up on TikTok and shit like that. Hey, I've been waiting to react to him on grilling, and he's there. Not much to it. Like and subscribe. So without further ado, let's react to Andrew Tate on grilling with CHIAN. No one's gonna top what's his name? What's this guy's name? I haven't reacted to him, but what's his name? Costello, there you go. But yeah, anyway, let's see what Andrew Tate has to bring to grilling. Alright. Without further ado.
Money isn't real. If you know what you have, you don't have much. And once you reach a certain level of money, you don't even know what you have. And you certainly don't own what you have. Outside entities, which you may have a stake in, own what you have. People who have a lot of money understand. It's very difficult for me to even say how much money I have, but I can have anything I want, anytime I want.
Hi, I'm CHIAN Reynolds and I'm still on the lookout. I've had some good dates.
I'm liking my views, like, do you know what I'm saying? It's all good right now.
Charmer, aren't you? And I've had some bad dates. How do you think you've done on the date?
I don't really give a shit, I'm not gonna lie, bruv.
Where
Costello is not a bad date. Costello is one of the greats. He's the GOAT.
are all the decent men? Not in my DMs, that's for sure.
You get me? I feel like I'm rolling with the man then. What's going on? 95s!
It seems like a lot of men don't know how to treat a lady.
I'll just manhandle everything.
You just got to put in a chest and everything in that blood. Jeez!
Will I have better luck this season? What would you do if my ex was after you?
He can have you.
Let's find out.
First of all, this lady's not looking for love at all. This is just a series. The way there's so many days she's been on, man, come on. At this point, you should find someone you fucking or throw some pussy at. I'm just saying. At this point, you're not looking for love. You're just there for the views.
This is grilling.
I'm Andrew Tate III. I'm here because I was invited. Is that a good answer? Yeah, I was invited. So I thought I'd come along. Why not? There's already love in the universe. I've already found love. I found love with reality, my friend. I'm already in love. I'm in love with waking up every day. You know, there's people who are trying to stop me breathing and they've yet to succeed. I'm already in love. Life's great. I used to think that it was the man, and I was actually accurate, thinking that it was the man who was selling himself to the woman. But once you reach a certain level of achievement as a man, it's the woman who's trying to sell herself to you. I've handled a bunch of difficult situations in my life. I'm not intimidated. Let's leave it at that. We'll see how it goes. I would say I'm pretty confident, yeah, overall. Yeah, I think... Of
course, confident. I'm pretty sure she's gonna try and say he's overly egotistic and all that other stuff. But I mean, there is like a fine line between arrogance and confidence. And I think, of course, like we all know Andrew Tate, like this is like a character. He's putting some of this shit on, like, so. I mean, you have to take it with whatever he says with a grain of salt. But hey.
Confidence is born from adversity, right? Everything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Can CHIAN ask you whatever she likes?
Anything she likes. Find the most difficult question on the planet. Tell her to throw her question card away. Write a new one. I'm ready. I better be good. I better struggle, which is obviously impossible. So she should at least try to make me struggle. I spent my life fighting in the cage. I'm not scared of her. I think relationships are a beautiful thing. I think that the synergy between men and women are a beautiful thing if they are correctly collaborated. I think that that's what makes society function. I think that's what makes the world function. I think that men and women falling in love and having children and having families are very, very beautiful things as long as it's done correctly. As long as the woman...
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, listen, like, I mean, I know there are gay people out there and whatever. Like, if whoever you love, like, but for me, like, women, like, I love women. I love women. I adore women. I'm in awe with women. And like, listen, love is a beautiful thing. I can't wait to find out again. But yeah.
Woman obeys like she's supposed to. And I think the world can be a beautiful place as long as gender roles are not misconstrued and misunderstood. So if Sean doesn't understand that, I'll correct her quickly and we'll fix the world and we can move on. Very nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hi.
That's really nice.
Thank you. Let's do two kisses. 1, 2.
Oh, very nice to meet you. What's
Very
your
nice
name?
to meet you. Andrew Tate, what's your name?
Andrew, nice to meet you. CHIAN. Or CHIAN Reynolds, if you're doing this whole series.
Cheyenne Reynolds. We're gonna do official.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice to meet you.
Cheers. I think she's an attractive woman. She's good looking. Friendly demeanor. I can tell she thinks she knows things, so I look forward to correcting her. But that's usually how life works.
Finally, see? A man that makes an effort. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah? Okay, where are you from?
I'm American, but I lived in England for a long time. I lived in a very prestigious part of the UK. I don't know if you've ever heard of Luton.
Very
Prestigious.
yeah.
Yeah, number one.
Luton! Okay. Was not expecting that.
So I was in Luton for a while, and now I live in Europe, so I've just come in. Yeah.
Okay, because your accent, it's like really different, isn't it?
It's pretty mixed up. I'm like a street dog, my dear. I've been here, I've been there. Half American, half English, half Luton, half everything else.
A bit of a mix.
Bit of a mix.
That's cool. So how did you get here today?
I flew in this morning.
Flew in. It's different. Something different.
Yeah. Jump on the jet.
You flew in on a jet. Who is this guy?
What about you? You have a mix, no?
She is capping. She, of course, you know who the fuck this dude is. But I mean, for the interaction, for the drama, I guess it's great for the viewers to think like they don't know, like, or she doesn't know who he is. I mean, great reactions and all. I mean, come on, she know who he is.
Yeah, my family, we're Caribbean and English.
So the Caribbean side's the crazy side, or the English side's the crazy side.
I'd say the Caribbean's the fun side.
Fun
a bit
side?
of spice.
So you're fun and crazy.
Not crazy.
I mean, it's the beginning of the day. You can't lie.
Do I look like I'd lie to you?
Yes.
I'm not a liar, actually.
You're not a liar. Everything you tell me for the rest of this episode is going to be a complete truth.
Yeah.
Promise me.
Yeah.
Say I promise.
I promise. No, I really promise.
Cap.
We'll see.
All honest thoughts and opinions.
We'll see. All right. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So what do you do?
Let me think of a lie. Give me a second.
No, you can't lie.
You have to tell the truth. I don't have to tell the truth.
Why?
We already agreed. You're telling the truth. There's only one of us can tell the truth. One of us can lie.
That's not good stuff.
I'm a shoe salesman. I sell shoes, socks, shoe accessories, polish, etc., etc.
Yeah?
Yeah, I sell shoes. Yeah.
You good at it?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah?
I'm surviving. Sold 2 pairs of shoes yesterday. Life's good.
Okay, that's good. He's a liar. So tell me a bit about you, Andrew.
I'm not comfortable opening up too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you might work for John Law and the government.
No.
I have to be careful what I say.
Oh, so it's not commitment issues.
It's not commitment issues. It's
sure?
more just like legality issues.
Oh, okay.
I like to go to church. I'm a man of God. Play Scrabble.
Do you have faith?
Okay, this is good. This is an interesting conversation that we can have on camera, which is.
I'd say my personal journey with God is between me and God. So I'm not one of those people that is like, yes, I go to church, or yes, I do this.
Don't you think that's a bit like lazy Christianity?
No, not really, because for me, I believe in love and I believe in faith, and I don't think it's just one religion that you need to follow. I've got friends that are Muslim.
I agree.
I've got friends that are Christian. I've got friends that are spiritual, so I don't put myself in one category.
I understand and I respect that completely, but don't you think out of respect for God himself, whether you're in Dubai and you go to the mosque or you're in England, you go to the church, you should get up early on a Sunday, despite all the booze, and get up and take an hour out of your life and just show some respect.
Did you say despite all the booze, like booze?
Don't you agree?
because everyone's journey with God is personal.
You can be a lazy spiritualist, a lazy Christian, you can be a lazy kickboxer, right? I'm a kickboxer, but I don't train. Okay, bro. I understand. You're lazy.
You know what? For some reason, I understood what the point is trying to make there. Saying like, wow, whatever you're passionate about, like if you say you're like a spiritual person, make sure you are feeding that spiritual side of you. If you are like a Muslim, make sure you're going to the mosque like that. Make sure you are feeding that side of you, which it makes sense. If you're a Christian, on Sundays, make sure you go to the church and put in that connection with you and God. I understood that.
It's okay.
I'm not lazy. Do you have time for God?
Absolutely.
That's good. Do you get up early on a Sunday?
Completely.
That's good.
Every single Sunday, of course.
That's amazing.
And I think that being religious is a beautiful thing, and I think that a lot of people try and say they're spiritual or they're religious in a way, copping out on the 1 hour a week. It just feels a bit lazy to me. I think you can always find an hour a week.
Yeah. No, you definitely could.
So maybe God sent me here to make you go to church.
Maybe you're here to enlighten me.
Maybe that's why, yeah.
Yeah? What kind of man are you?
What's the spectrum? I need you to quantify it for me. Who's at the bottom and who's at the top?
For me, I'd just say top, like a high value man.
What would you say constitutes a high value man?
A high value man is someone that is successful.
Yeah, this bitch knows who he is. She knows where she's trying to go. She knows where she's taking the conversation. She knows what the fuck this dude is about.
Okay.
Financially.
Okay.
I'd say it's someone that's got a lot of integrity and good morals, that is very well respected, is very sure of himself, but also is a very family-orientated man. That's, for me, a high value man.
Okay, it's fine. I'm a high value man.
He's very sure of himself. Yeah, so what's a high value man for you?
Pretty much basically what you said. I think a high value man is a capable man. I think capability can be judged in many different ways, and capability is something which varies depending on the situation. You need a man who is capable of doing lots of different things that he doesn't do very often. You need a man who's capable of being violent when the time appears. Of course, you need a man who's capable of making money. You need a man who can kill somebody and hold a baby in the same day. You need a man with a very broad spectrum of qualities and assets and capabilities. And this is actually what the most difficult thing about being a man is. Most people, when I say most people, let me change that. Most females don't respect how difficult it is to become a high value man. Because to become a high value man, you need to have so many different qualities and so many different capabilities. It's a very difficult thing to do. You need to be funny and smart and charismatic and interesting.
You know, I know who Andrew Tate is. I try and avoid him on TikTok and all the other bullshit like on the fresh. I try and avoid him, but you know what? Maybe I must. I have to like kind of listen to say. I kind of agree with what the fuck he's talking about a little bit. So far, I might change my mind, but I'm just saying at this very moment, I agree with what he's saying.
With stories and strong and rich with a nice car and a nice apartment. Whereas to be a high value female, you need to be hot. If you're not,
You have to be pretty. High value female. You have to just look hot. Be there, look beautiful.
it's a bonus, but
Cheat code.
it's not even that necessary.
That's it.
If you're a pretty female, even if you're a piece of shit person,
Yep.
you're gonna get messages on Instagram.
That's facts.
Whereas if you're a good looking man who lives with his mother, you ain't getting any messages.
Damn. Hey, all right, yeah.
And
Not
the point-
really.
I think so. I think that if you're a good-looking man, that's all you have going for you, I don't think you're going to succeed very well in life. Yeah. I know there's very, very pretty girls who have nothing else going for them that manage to do very, very well.
Yeah.
Do you play chess?
I'm okay at it.
But if you look at the chessboard, right, the queen gets to jump all over the board, and the king has to move one square at a time, and I think that's done very purposefully. If you go to Monaco and you see a yacht, and you see a man on that yacht, he had to work his entire life, and network his entire life, and get up early, and deal with stress, and tax problems, and police problems, and work his ass off to buy that boat. What did the girl have to do? The girl who's on that boat, the 19-year-old Ukrainian.
Oh. Whoa.
She had to get a message on Instagram. Boom. So the man moves one square at a time, and the queen just jumps on board. This is the point. Female beauty is extremely valuable.
The thing is, there's a difference between a high-value man and a high-value woman. For me, a high-value woman is what kind of mother is she? What kind of like compassion has she got? You know,
Correct.
has she got integrity? Has she
Correct.
got morals? Is she loyal?
I
Like all
agree.
these other qualities. But I feel like men base it on like just an aesthetic level.
I agree with you. If I meet a female, I would like her to be all those things, especially loyal. It's the most important thing for a female to be.
Are you
But-
loyal?
Mr. Loyal, man of God, we already talked about church. But the point is that to initially attract a mate, females, the most important thing for them is their looks, whereas a man, I think, is his status, and status is a far more varied spectrum than looks. So
The Donny is speaking some real shit right here. And I always have to say disclaimer, it doesn't go for all women. Like there is like a 0.01% of those women who really are judged genuinely good people and can look past like looks and value and all the other stuff, and you know there are certain women who are like that. But if we are being 100% honest, women really fuck with like the guy he's like telling her women fuck with, and she knows the truth as well. She knows it. Let's be real. And like I've done so many of these videos, like it's like repeating myself. Women know this shit, but sometimes women just don't want to hear this shit. But they know it's real.
Alone. Being good looking alone does not make you a high status male. To be a high status male, you need to have a bunch of things. Initially, if you're just pretty, you're gonna get attention. Whereas a man, you need to have a bunch of things to just get attention. Do you understand? Do you agree with my point?
Not always. Listen, there's men that are funny that aren't.
There's men that are funny that get women. So see, that's another thing. Like you have to be something like for you to get like a pretty female. Like you have to be like there has to be something like to a man, like for a woman to appreciate or value that man like as a sexual partner.
Aren't that attractive that can get attention. It's like an energy thing.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree. I know what you're saying. They can get attention, but I don't think anyone would look at a funny guy who lives with his mom and call him a high-value male. Whereas if you get a really, really beautiful girl, even if she has nothing else going for her, she'd be considered high value.
I wouldn't say high value, no.
Yeah, we can disagree. That's fine.
Are you a good partner?
The best. Of
The
course.
best. What makes you the best?
Besides you and the police, I don't often answer questions.
Okay. He's definitely had a police interview in the past.
I don't like to answer open-ended questions because I feel like they're a trap.
Why?
Because when you speak a lot, it's how you end up getting trapped, right? It doesn't matter if it's a police interview or anything else. The more you talk, the worse. So I want you to be very, very specific with your parameters within.
Well, I need to change my camera position. Let me see. Let me put myself here. There. Yeah. All right.
In the questioning, because that allows me to answer them in a way which makes me look the best.
I don't know, I feel like a very confident man that was very sure of himself would just answer.
Do you think so? Mm-hmm. If
Because I feel like it's just being calculated.
Okay, a very innocent man, would he just answer the police?
Yeah. If he's innocent.
Then you've never dealt with the police, my dear. That's not how it works.
No?
No, of course not.
But he's innocent.
It doesn't mean anything. Innocent and guilty in and of itself is a false paradigm. You have to understand that the world we live in, there is no black and white.
Yeah.
There's no such thing. It's all a sliding scale.
Okay.
If they want to find you guilty, they'll find you guilty. I guarantee you sold something to a mate on eBay 7 years ago, didn't pay tax. Boom, you're going to jail. I'm enjoying this conversation, and I understand every point she's making, and I'm being deliberately abrasive. However, the truth is about the masculine-feminine dynamic is that females like men who are completely in charge and run their life exactly how they want, and they comply and bend to the man's wills and lifestyle. To come along to a woman and say, how do you want me to be so that you like me is a death.
I must say, yeah, this red pill era has definitely brought out the conversations or has definitely challenged the conventional conversations which have been going on, because I feel like with this social media thing, what's happening is women and men are having more conversations about this. And one thing I found out is no matter how long the conversation is, there's not a one conclusive answer. People women and males and females it always comes down to a disagreement. Women feel nah, what you're saying is not 100% true. It's not proven. There are these certain females who don't go by those laws, and and usually that female who's talking is oh, I'm not one of those. They would never agree. But for men who've been through that and who've seen it going on, I feel like men nowadays are just having the balls to just tell these women yo, listen, this is what it is, this is what you go for, and this is how it's happening. Unfortunately, that's how the society is wired out these days, and not these days, it's been happening for time, it's now amplified.
It's a death sentence for the relationship, so that's how it works.
What kind of man do you want to be?
I want to be a man who lives true to himself, and a man who goes to sleep easy at night, and a man who knows that he's living true to his biological necessities and instincts, and tries his best not to hurt anybody, and leaves a positive impact on the world.
Are your actions congruent with your words? Yeah?
What else would they be?
I don't know. I don't know you, so that's why
You
I'm
don't
trying to
know?
get to know you.
Yeah, we're here to know each other. Of course they are. Yeah, I'm a positive man. I'm a positively inspirational and motivating person.
Okay, what do you do that's motivating?
I inspire people to tell the truth, I think.
Okay.
And I think a lot of men live in a world now today where they have to lie.
Do you think?
In fact, I would basically guarantee that 99% of men are lying at least 80% of the time.
Really?
What? What? Is it talking about lying to women or just lying in general? Because everyone lies, but is he talking about like lying like to these females to get them to go out with them or whatever the end goal is? But I don't know.
It's a bit bold.
I think it's true because I think that
So men are liars.
men are liars. Women are correct. Men are liars. Women wear makeup because men fall in love with what they see, and men lie because women fall in love with what they hear. Men are
Oh, that's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. Women lie because men falls in love with what they see, and men lie because women fall in love with what they hear. Bars. Pew, 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 pew. Facts.
liars because men are in constant competition with other men, and they have to find a way to be competitive, and the easiest way to be
Yo.
I'm gonna put chips in the oven soon. Do you want some?
No, I'm good.
competitive is to lie. If you can sit there and convince a woman that you're rich because you bought her $100 or £100 meal, that's what you're gonna do. It's a lot easier than becoming rich. And women believe it. And as long as women are stupid enough to believe it, men are dishonest enough to lie.
For me personally, I'm the type of woman that it's actions rather than words. I don't get like phased by.
Wait, what? I think I missed it. Wait.
$100 or £100 meal, that's what you're gonna do. It's a lot easier than becoming rich. And women believe it. And as long as women are stupid enough to believe it, men are dishonest enough to lie.
For me personally, I'm the type of woman that it's actions rather than words. I don't get like phased by.
Actions can be a lie. You think flowers can't be a lie? You think flowers, 25 pounds on a phone call to some dickhead delivery dude can't be a lie?
No, but there's some like good men that it wouldn't even enter their head that that's a lie. So I feel like everything you're doing is just very calculated.
Life is calculated. All
It's
men
not.
lie.
It's really not.
Men
Like,
lie
it's
because,
actually
yeah,
not.
life.
All right. Listen, what she's saying is like life is not calculated, and he's saying life is calculated. I think it's both. Like, if you are fucking with someone like a lady or man or female, I think there will be some sort of like trying to impress going on there. Like, so if it's like, but I feel like a good person would if it's like sending flowers and delivering flowers to a lady, like that's genuine. Like if you really, but deep down, like we all know what the end goal is. Like if you are looking for a relationship, if you're looking to smart, I don't know what the goal of people like when they try and impress a female. For me, it's love. I'm a lover boy. Yeah, but it is 50-50. It's both. It's like calculated and not calculated.
At the upper echelons, at the highest echelons of life is absolutely and utterly calculated. Every single man at the top echelon of life is a calculated man. You don't get there by accident.
Okay, so do you want to get to the top?
I'm already at the top echelon of man. And when you're at the top echelon of man, it's a very, very calculated process. You don't get there by accident. Nothing good in life happens on accident. When you say men don't lie because you believe in actions, I'm saying a lot of actions are lies.
Am I high value woman in your eyes?
You're very good looking, so I would say...
That's it. You're high value. You look good. Look good, sis.
Yeah, absolutely. You're beautiful. You seem like you're a good person. You seem intelligent. You're not stupid. So I'd say you're a high value woman, but your actions dictate that, right? The most important actions a woman can undertake is loyalty. Every man out here knows that disloyalty is the most disgusting thing a female could ever do to her man.
But are you loyal?
Let's not pretend that male loyalty and female loyalty are the same thing.
But loyalty is loyalty.
No, but they're not the same thing, are they?
Why is it not?
Because men and women are not the same.
We are not the same. You are correct there.
Okay, so we agree.
No, but I'm not agreeing to people being dishonest, cheaters, liars. He's deluded.
Why do you think men and women are different?
You are, sis.
We carry children.
Correct.
You know, we nurture. We're, you know, compassionate.
I must say, this is the first time I've kind of seen CHIAN being a bit, like usually she's more commanding, like in her, like she seems very unsure of the things she's saying, if that makes sense. Usually she's very commanding. So maybe he might have just got the upper hand on her. But I mean, that's just me observing. I haven't watched so many of the grillings like to kind of judge, but like for what I've seen, usually she's more like the one in control. But in this conversation, she seems like she's no, I don't know, like she just seems a bit more subdued.
Emotional beings.
Yep.
Men are very different.
I agree.
However, I don't think it's very fair for men to sit with the opinion that it's acceptable for men to cheat.
I didn't even say that, but I think if we, as intelligent, logical beings, as you are and as I am, if we agree that men and women are not the same, then our paradigms on how we enact in certain regards cannot be seen as the same.
So, so if I'm with you,
Correct.
and I then cheat.
That's disgusting. I can't believe you even said that on YouTube. You see, you just said that on YouTube. I'm sorry to the world. Please don't listen to this.
No, but it happens.
No, it doesn't happen. No,
People
no.
cheat.
Please don't say this on YouTube. You're going to corrupt the youth. I'm sorry for her. I'll pray for her. These things can't be said. Women can't
The
do
fuck
that.
did he just
Women
do?
can't do that, so it's a double standard.
It's a double standard. But life is full of double standards.
Yeah, but doesn't mean any, like, listen, regardless with your philosophies and everything that you keep throwing
not
at
my
me.
philosophies.
No, but I'm saying, okay, life is full of double standards. I
Correct.
understand that. But in a relationship,
Correct.
it's a partnership.
Yes.
Right? You and me, we're together.
Since when?
You know what I'm saying. When you're trying to build a partnership and a life with someone,
Yeah.
the end goal is you two together.
Agreed.
So why cheat?
I know. I understand where you're coming from. My point is that relationships and life is full of double standards as a whole. A man's going to pay for everything everywhere you go, right? This is his duty as a man. Do you agree?
No, I do like traditional.
Okay, so you agree. So you're traditional, right? So if you want to talk about traditional, let's talk about tradition. Every single man since the dawn of human time had more than one woman. Every single king, every single emperor, every single sultan, every single conqueror since the dawn of human time had more than one woman. All of them. Every single one. Read a history book.
Whoa. Like everyone knows, like, or like the people who follow me here, like y'all know, I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm from Africa. Like I said, I've known polygamy. Like my grandfather on my mom's side, or even my grandfather on my, like, they had multiple women. Like it's a thing in Africa. I don't know. It's a known thing. Of course, polygamy is there. I know now it's frowned upon. I think I've spoke about it a little bit. I said that wasn't for me personally, but it is like a thing which goes on. Polygamy is a thing, unfortunately. Or fortunately.
The Bible. It's all in there. The Quran, all of it. You want to talk about tradition, it's all there. The only reason your mind is different, the only reason you believe differently is because of society. Society's come along and told you something.
Yeah, but society, we can change. Like, the world evolves, things change.
The world evolves, yeah, that's right. Now men cut their dicks off and their chicks. You believe in this shit? You got the vaccine? You believe in any of this crap? It's all a lie.
I feel like life's about choices.
Life is about choices, correct. My point is this. If I had a woman, I would decide not to cheat because I decide. However, I would not see my infidelity as nearly anywhere near even 1% as disgusting as female infidelity, because female infidelity involves emotion. You will not sleep with a man you don't like. I can sleep.
That's facts. All right. I always say this. Women cheat emotionally. Men just cheat because they have dicks and they can fuck with whoever they want to fuck. Females, when they cheat, believe that shit. This is why men, or I personally, if a female cheats on me, I'm not going back. Females cheat emotionally. They know it's all calculated. They know they're going to do that shit. They've been knowing they want to fuck the other dude, like, for a time. But when guys do it, we just cheat for the fact of, like, we wanna biology shit and shit. I've been saying biology a lot on these videos lately. I need to stop that.
The woman I don't like. It's a completely different thing. I can be head over heels in love with a woman, ready to die for her, ready to take a bullet for her, protect her, give her all the money in the world, make sure she has a beautiful family, a nice big house, all of it. And I'll still fuck that bitch. Watch me. A woman won't do that. So don't lie to me and pretend. No, you won't.
Oh, did she say a woman won't do, like, did this say a woman won't do that? And it depends on who the guy is. I think a woman would do that if the guy is a bum, like, or if the guy is not, like, worthy of, like, love. But if the guy is like someone she looks up to, like someone she loves and she fucks with, she would never a real female, like, she would never fuck another dude. Not unless he's very emotionally like gone to the point where she needs to fuck another dude. Women don't women don't do that shit.
Any woman who will sit here and say, I can fuck dudes and not care about them is fundamentally broken. Her soul is broken.
Okay, well, she's broken then, but she's still doing it.
Well, if she's broken, she ain't anywhere near me. I don't want no broken bitch near me.
I'm definitely sure women would cheat on you.
You think so? Well, those are the kind of women I will not associate with. Females shouldn't even want to cheat. And the reason women can't cheat is because there's no way to ensure paternity if a female's cheating. Modern science in and of itself, just because you can now find out who the dad is, doesn't undo 5,000 years of human evolution in which a female had to be loyal to one man so we knew exactly who the father was. If a man has multiple partners, you know who the mother is, you know who the father is. If a woman has multiple partners, nobody knows who the dad is, nobody wants to look after the kid, and a woman with a child without a father or without a man around in the ancient world was toast.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's another huge thing, like the dating women with children. I don't mind personally. I really don't mind. I don't know what that says about me. But I don't mind. I couldn't care less. Yeah, no, I couldn't care less. I don't know.
He talks a lot of nothing.
I would never ever be with a girl who cheats on me, and I would never ever...
She's not listening. She's not listening. If she's saying that he talks a lot of nothing, then she's not paying attention to what he's saying.
You can't.
Yes, I
determine
can.
whether a woman's
Yes,
gonna
I
cheat on you.
can. Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Of course I can.
No, you can't. Like, because the thing is with, like, this is just an assumption. I'm assuming, you know, you have a nice
This is
life.
haram.
No,
It's
but I'm
haram.
saying you have a nice life, you live a good lifestyle. Women will just see you as an opportunity.
If I was
Do you
a
understand?
dumbass, yeah, correct.
Yeah, but this one said, but your attitude is what keeps a woman also. Like, do you think a high-value woman is going to sit there and tolerate a man condescending?
But a high value woman is just a pretty female. So which means technically there is a lot of high value women out there. Like there is plenty of beautiful women out there. So that point.
And then talking to her and being like, we're different and we're this, we're that, because we're not. A woman that knows her worth is not going to tolerate that.
As professionals, we discussed the infidelity of females. And I said that female infidelity is more disgusting than male infidelity. And I think that the world agrees with me. History agrees with me. The Bible agrees with me. The Quran agrees with me. Every single book you can read from history says that females who are promiscuous should either be stoned to death or at least cast out from society. Female promiscuity is a brand new concept. This is brand new amongst society. The idea that women can sleep with a bunch of dudes and it doesn't matter is a brand new idea. 30, 40 years old, maybe. Even today, nobody respects it, deep down. When a girl shoots a girl she doesn't like, you know the first thing she does? She says she's a... You know why? Because they know deep down that female promiscuity is disgusting, it's revolting. So the whole idea of a female wanting to sleep with more than one man at a time is haram. And they know it inside of their souls, inside of their hearts.
I don't think so.
As, yes, they do, as does a man. No. Whereas a man, if he sleeps with a bunch of chicks, doesn't matter, who cares?
So would you be with me if I'd slept with over 50 men? I'm a high-value woman, right? You say yourself.
How can you be high value if 50 men have slept with you?
What if I've just been single for a long time?
No, unacceptable.
Why is it unacceptable?
Haram. A body count is probably the #1 most easiest way to judge the value of a female. I actually think that no, I'm going to say this. I think 99% of...
Do you know? I really think like body count matters, like when it comes to women. And I know most women cap anyway when it comes to body count. They would never tell you their real number because it matters. They know it matters. We know it matters. And I would be very wrong to sit here and say that I don't care. I do care. I do actually care, like what kind of body count a female has. I don't know. I care.
Of the world's problems. And no one's going to understand this, but if you can extrapolate, if you can listen to this statement and extrapolate it out towards society at large, I think 99% of the world's problems would be solved if females walked through life with their body count on their forehead. Because it would prevent all of the disintegration of morals. It would prevent so many things about the world.
But you know what? There's like a lot
and women would be like, to be with me as a man, I don't want to put another number on my forehead. You have to be a good man. They wouldn't stop fucking these idiots and stop being idiots. And all the idiocy would disappear. All the degeneracy would disappear. Families would return. Virgins meeting their first man, staying with him her whole life and being proud of it. Couldn't we go back to such a beautiful age? All we have to do is start putting numbers on girls' foreheads. We could fix everything.
I don't agree with that shit. I don't know what, like, I can see the concept he's trying to go for, but I think like I said, it's Andrew Tate, is he? At this point, it's just all theoretics. I don't know that word. But I can, I see what he's trying to go for. What point he's trying to make. Yeah, I can understand.
That attitude is disgusting. It's not about women's body count. That would not like minimize any problems.
Women care about their body count. If you didn't care about shit, you wouldn't lie about the shit.
You are the problem, Andrew. Women, I myself am one of them, I'm sick of men that have this really disgusting outlook on women, policing women's bodies. Listen, if I want to sleep with this many people, I can and I will. Yeah, but what you're not getting is there's this whole hyper toxic independent movement of women, right? We are doing things because it's kind of
city girl.
Now it's our choice, but it's kind of like by force in the sense of it's like we're so liberated because we're literally exhausted with men on their power trip, on their this. So it's like, oh, if you can do it, we can do it. But this is what I said, but you men that think the way you think have created that.
I understand your point. However, you're wrong. She thinks I'm arrogant. I'm being arrogant on purpose. I must admit, annoying her is kind of fun. I think...
I said that in the beginning, that's what he's going to do, and I said that she was going to call him arrogant. Oh, yes. Fuck. I literally said that in the beginning. I told you she was going to call him arrogant, and I knew he was going to be like flirting between confidence and arrogance, and like he just said he was being annoying and like fake or not fake but arrogant, like on purpose. So yeah, I saw this coming. It happens in conversations like this anyway, so nothing new out here.
That you know what, I'm being so nice to you. I say I think instead of I know.
This is him being nice.
The answer is I know. Females who sleep with lots of men, first things first, I don't think that women naturally intrinsically want to do that. I think that's societal programming. Yeah. I think that women...
No, but I agree. This is what I'm saying to you. Like, there's things that you're saying, like, I don't disagree with certain things you're saying, but going back to my point, it's like by force. Like, it's to prove a point. It's like this power struggle. Like, I personally don't want to sit and sleep with loads of men. I don't care. Like,
good.
I don't
We're getting somewhere.
See? She is like plenty of women. And many women don't want to sleep with loads of men. But this whole competition thing which is going around, not competition, but this whole thing of like, oh, city girls and like, oh, we can do everything you can do, I can do better, you know, like it's turning these young ladies to whores. I thought I was gonna stop using the word whore and bitch, but I need to change.
You see, God, Jesus, I'm getting her. Please, little by little, got 2 hours left. Give me some time.
This nigga here.
Fix it.
No, but if I want to, then I'm going to.
Sorry,
but that's why you need to understand.
Little by little.
No, but genuinely, but that's what you need to
No,
understand.
you will not. God will frown upon you. You can't do that.
And you.
What do you mean, and me? It doesn't say in the Bible I can't do that. Read the book. I can do whatever I want. I'm a man. Women can't do those things. It's disgusting.
Hey, you're pushing it, buddy. Let's pull back. Yeah, that's a bit much. That shit I don't agree with. Like, listen, we're all allowed to do whatever the fuck we want to do. Women, if you wanna smart on like 1,000 cokes, or if you wanna get road dog by 1 million guys, I mean, do you? I mean, free will and all that shit. I don't know if we even have that shit, but whatever it looks like with the free will thing, yeah, do it if you wanna be that whore.
I can't believe you're poisoning the youth on YouTube.
Why is he shouting?
The idea that a woman can sleep with as many people as she wants just because she wants to is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. Every man knows it and every woman knows it. Women should not do that. And the whole idea and the whole concept that females can adopt the promiscuity of males, because males have always been promiscuous.
But there's actually a lot of men that are like good loyal men. Just
Yeah, there are plenty of men who are good loyal men, but the problem is, and I hope he's gonna bring out like that, those loyal men, women don't usually gravitate towards those type of men, and I hope he's gonna bring that up because, like I said, I've been watching this like it's like an ongoing conversation. It's ridiculous now.
you know.
Do you think so?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know very good men.
Would you deem them high value men?
Oh, absolutely.
There you go. Like see, it's like those type of men like women don't want.
Successful, everything that I listed earlier, 100%.
And they don't cheat, right?
Yeah, it's possible.
What the fuck is that? Name me one high value man who doesn't cheat. And I hate to use celebrities, but let's talk about celebrities. Kevin Hart. He's a high value man. Very funny. Loyal. Cheated. Who else? Who else is like Jay-Z? High value man. He has like a queen on his side. What did he do? He cheated. Who else? Let's talk about it. These high value men in so-called good relationships. Anyway, you get the point.
Like, honey, seriously, this guy is so toxic, and the only kind of people that listen to his kind of his advice are broke men or heartbroken men that are. Insecure.
I think that.
Like, honey, seriously, this guy is so toxic, and the only kind of people that listen to his kind of his advice are broke men or heartbroken men that are in.
Broke men or heartbroken men. Why does he have to come to that conclusion? I know, like I said, like in the beginning, I know what Andrew Tate is about. I don't follow him. I don't listen to what he says. I'm not a follower of what he says. I don't listen to what he says. Like, but to just be that this is where the problem is. I feel like you can't be just be this dismissive about what he's talking about. At some point, you just gotta have to like to look at the things he's talking about, because I mean, if you really like want to be logical about certain shit, he's not chatting shit with certain shit. Of course, he's putting on the I can't say that word. He's putting on like a whole show for all this shit. But some of the shit he's really talking about, it makes sense. It doesn't pertain, like, I don't know what the word is again. It doesn't pertain to certain type of male. It doesn't mean that you're broken if you kind of go by those whatever he was talking about. It doesn't mean that you're broke. It doesn't mean you're broken. It just means that you're being sometimes logical about situations. And and women have to get through this like they had. Please don't just dismiss don't just dismiss like things like this just because you don't agree with it. Maybe it would help to pay attention going forward. Pay attention to what he's telling you about guys and whatever, you know. Pay attention. Just listen.
Insecure.
I think that if a man has options over a long enough time frame, he's going to eventually probably explore one of them options. Now, I'm not saying he's going to love another woman. I'm saying that a man who...
There you go. They're going to cheat. They're not going to want one woman for a lifetime. For a guy who's got options, plenty of options, They eventually gonna dip into like the like you know, if you have like mayonnaise, you wanna dip into like some ketchup, you wanna dip into some barbecue sauce. Eventually you're gonna wanna change like the taste a little bit.
When a man's in love, he only loves one girl. I agree with that.
I agree with that as well. Love is a different thing, and I'm so annoyed that I'm agreeing with this dude, but he's spitting facts right now, so I have to agree.
I believe in love. I believe a man cares about a chick. I believe a man should take care of a woman. I believe he should come home to the same place every day. I believe all those things. However, I think if a man truly has options, truly, that both the man and the woman understand that at some point he's going to explore those options.
No, listen, if I'm with you, do you think I'm going to allow you to explore other options? It's either you're with me or you're not. Go be single then.
Cool.
Like what? But realistically, what self-respecting woman is going to sit there and tolerate you?
I don't cheat.
The one who understands, like I said, the word which I hate, the one who understands biology, the one who understands like how this shit is set up, the one who understands everything. Like she would like the one like listen, like your queen Beyonce never went anywhere. And I'm not saying every woman like their queen is Beyonce, but I'm just saying like if she didn't go anywhere, if Victoria Beckham, David, even the nigga David Beckham cheated on his bitch. She stayed there. She understood. She understands her role. I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm just saying it's just how these situations are set up. This chick Cheyenne, if you are with someone who's high value or whatever they was calling high value man, right? You wouldn't move an inch, and she knows she wouldn't move an inch. If she was the one with David Beckham, she wouldn't move an inch because they're like Victoria and David have built like an empire. She wouldn't move an inch unless if it was David's choice, like for them to break up. Then okay, but she's still with that nigga, regardless of like him cheating multiple times. So I think it depends, like for her to say like, oh, what self-respecting woman wouldn't. It depends on who you are with. If you're with a broke nigga, if that broke nigga cheats on you, of course you're kicking that nigga to the curb. Yes,
I don't cheat.
You're telling that nigga to fuck off.
I'm a good man. I don't cheat.
What woman is going to? If you have all these other options,
No.
Because I'll tell you what's more powerful, what's more alpha, and what's more attractive, and what's more high value is a man that can respect his woman, love her, not cheat on her, not disregard her, not see himself above her, not see him as she's his slave or anything like that. See her as an equal.
Did she just say slave? See, that's what I mean though. That's what I mean. I agree with what she's saying, like without the slave thing. But I always value the women I accept in my life as equals until they fuck me over.
Treat her with respect and put on that's more powerful, a partnership, two people. Not, I'm a man, I have options, I'm going to explore them. Listen, if you're a cheater, you're a cheater. If you're a loyal person, you're a loyal person. That's it.
First things first, men and women are not equal. We'll talk about that in a second. Secondly, is that if a woman sees Chris Brown in the club, do you think she's like, wow, he'll be loyal? Fuck no, she doesn't care. Like, at high enough status as a man, women don't even care about loyalty. Women don't even care about loyalty at high enough status. I'm not, and I don't cheat. Okay, listen, I'm a man of God. I go to church. I don't cheat. I'm talking about in general.
Okay, but what I'm trying to explain to you, though, because maybe your perception of what a high-value woman is warped. Because I'm a high-value woman, I make my own money, I possess all the qualities that I listed earlier, right? I believe I'm not going to be with a man that's going to cheat. I'm not going to look at a man like Chris Brown and be like, oh my God, like he's loyal. You see it as face value. You know he's a cheat, and maybe he'd just be a one-night guy. Cool. Just like you men do it to women.
Would you sleep with him for one night?
I don't think I would.
I hope not.
Hey,
because that would not make.
You never know until you are in that position. You never know until you meet Chris Brown in real life, until you experience that in real life. But I'm not saying that all women would do, but I'm just saying you never know. You can't just say no. Like, you never know until you're in that position.
Like you're one value,
no,
not
this
high
is what
value
I'm
woman.
saying, because it's like when you hold yourself in high regard, you don't need to do those things. So the kind of caliber of women that go for men like that and these opportunities don't have that much self-worth, because it's what you're going to go with a man that's only deep, like only values you for one night. So it says a lot about the quality of a woman.
All right, so we agree on something.
But I'm saying, so when you generalize about women, don't do that, because there are many high-value women
who would refuse him,
that will not tolerate that.
Completely. I'm not saying that. My point is, you completely misunderstand me. I'm saying at a certain point, females aren't even interested in loyalty. Do you think all the girls with Dan Bilzerian think he's loyal? I'm not saying every girl will go with him. I'm saying there are certain girls at a certain level of male achievement who are not interested in loyalty.
But is that attractive? Like for me personally, that's not attractive to sit there
Good.
and see a man that thinks it's cool to have loads of women around him,
I get
be
it.
like, oh my God, they're bitches, this is that, I have all this money. That doesn't impress me. That doesn't impress a lot of women. It's
agree.
about raising a family. It's about
agree.
unity and
I
stuff.
agree.
But everything that you were saying, it's not that.
Talking about all these celebrities X, Y, Z at high enough value, when they have options, they will explore them. That's what I'm saying. And I'm also saying that if a man did decide to explore his options, it would not be as disgusting as if a female decided to explore options.
Okay, well, let it just be disgusting then.
No. It's different if a
So
woman
what?
does
That's
it.
how-
It's different if a woman does it. Everyone watching this knows it's different if a woman cheats. It's different.
Honestly, men with these sexist views, like it's so outdated.
It's not sexist. It's double standards. It's like when I'll give you a good double standard of what he's trying to say. It's like if a woman beats up or if you go to the cops and say, oh, I just been beaten up by my girl. If they don't laugh at your dumbass, they'll laugh at you. But if a woman goes to the police and says, this dude just beat the shit out of me, you know, like it's a different story. It's double standard. Sometimes you can't help those. I don't know. Sometimes it's just like what it is.
What kind of relationship do you have with your mother?
A good one.
A good one.
Yeah, I take care of her. And also that
Where did that come from?
paradigm, the whole idea that if you find a man who's good with his mom, then he's good with girls, that's bullshit.
No, it was just more because I find that your thoughts towards women are quite disrespectful.
You think so? Why?
This arrogance that you've got.
Don't tell me what, I'd actually like to know what I've said that's so far.
No, I'm just saying it's not, you don't have to say anything. It's like energy speaks volumes because you're not actually listening to what I'm saying.
I'm listening to everything you're saying. I don't think you're listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying women shouldn't sleep with lots of men and they should fall in love with one man and stay with that man. And if that man takes care of them and ends up across 20 years sleeping with one chick once, you shouldn't leave him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And the point I'm making is completely valid. And if a woman sleeps with one man once, that's unacceptable. If a man does it, it's acceptable. That's the point I'm making.
Do you just want women to be submissive to you?
I think in a healthy relationship, there's always a leader.
In a healthy relationship, like my thing with this submissiveness, and like the women I've dealt with, like they know this. My thing with submissiveness is like if it's the right situation, the guy is gonna be submissive in certain areas naturally, and the female is gonna be submissive in certain areas naturally. It just happens. It clicks in the right situation. So yeah. Do you know what? This thing is long. So I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna put in like a part 2 in. Do you know what? No, fuck it. Let's go for the jugular. Let's keep going. Yeah, fuck that.
Whether it's the man or the
Let's
woman.
keep going.
And I think that in the happiest relationships, the man's in charge. I don't think women should be submissive to an idiot. Yeah. And I don't think women should be submissive to any man they meet. And I don't think women should be submissive when they're not rewarded. Right? If a captain is in charge of a ship, he's responsible for the ship, right? Mm-hmm. If he's responsible for the ship, he has authority over the ship.
Okay, it's a
It's too long. It's too long. I'll stop here. Listen, shout out to Standout TV, Andrew Tate. These discussions like they've been going on around like for time. Like if you're on YouTube, you know these situations are amplified at the moment. Good content. Me personally, some of the shit he was talking about I agree with. Some of the shit I don't agree with. I'm in no way, shape, or form a high value man, so I couldn't. My thoughts are just like of a nigga just reacting to shit. I don't say what I'm talking about is what's supposed to be happening and shit like that. I'm just a nigga reacting. Hey, shout out to Andrew Tate. Shout out to what's her name, CHIAN. Yeah. All right. Peace out. Like and subscribe. Peace.